Hi guys, Erica Hargaton here. I'm going to have a quick chat with you about white noise and whether it is something you should be using, how maybe to use it, a little bit of understanding of it, and also how to fade it out maybe when the time comes. White noise has proven to be really beneficial in the newborn phase for younger babies. You will find that where you're using it, your child may initiate sleep easier and also maintain their sleep easier. But one thing I will impart on you is if you're going to use it, you need to use it continuously. Download something that doesn't stop. Use a maybe white noise machine that doesn't stop, that it plays continuously through. If you have something that stops, then your child will very well wake up when they're cycling through the next sleep cycle. Because as we do that, our bodies search, our brain searches for all the elements that were present when we go to sleep to see if they're there again when we're going through the cycle. And if they're not, our brain will draw us out of sleep. So if you have the white noise playing at bedtime and as your child is falling asleep, then it needs to be playing throughout their sleep. So throughout the nap or throughout the bedtime. Otherwise, you will experience fragmented sleep. Now, so invest in something that continuously plays. Avoid maybe contraptions and, products that are motion sent. They sense your child moving and they go on. Avoid those types of things. They're not going to be helpful for you. I often get questions around, well, what level should the white noise be at? 50 decibels, the equivalent of somebody having a shower. That would be the recommendations. And it needs to be 1 to 2 meters from your child's sleep environment. So if you've got the cot on one side of the room, put the white noise machine, maybe playing on your phone, the download, on the other side of the room. That'd be what research is telling us to do. So as I said, they're really, really beneficial in the newborn phase and a great way of maybe blocking out a noisy environment. So maybe you're living on a busy street and you need to block out, the passing noise. Maybe you've got a next door neighbour or a dog and it's barking. You need to maybe block that out. Maybe you have a household with lots of siblings and it's busy out. So the white noise will help you block out those elements. So it's great from that perspective. So you need to choose, is this what I want from my sleep in the short, medium or long term? Is this something that we need to have in our lives in the short, medium or long term? If you're maybe living out in the country and there's no noise, this maybe isn't something that you're going to need in the long term. So you might look at it as a short-term thing in terms of establishing and laying the foundations around your sleep for your baby. So I'll often then get questions, well, we feel like their child is really dependent on it, they can't fall asleep without it, our child is maybe getting to 6 and 7 and 8 months of age and we would like to start fading it out. So how you do that is by turning down the decibel levels. So maybe every 3 nights, turn it down ever so slightly. Just start to fade down the sound of it until you get to a very, very low level, and then you will have to drop it completely. Now, you may have a couple of transitionary days where your child is getting used to the fact that white noise is no longer present, but when they do, they will be fine. And if you've got your foundations laid around all the other aspects of their sleep, then things should come together really, really nicely. So hope you found that useful, guys. If you want to learn more about me, check out baboke.com. Thanks a mil.